News 46 is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office. News is also brought to you by Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Pahrump, where we speak barbecue. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Desert View Hospital is sold.
More information is released regarding yesterday's drug-related arrest.
And Patty Diamond teaches us how to be a diva on a dime. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, August 16th, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
Nye County Sheriff's Office Operations Sergeant David Berukowitz spoke to News 46 this morning about yesterday's arrest of a man allegedly having a drug-related episode.
The incident with Mr. Jeffrey Jones started as a traffic stop at Basin and 160 for misdemeanor traffic infractions. They spoke with Mr. Jones for a length of time and determined that they were just going to give him a warning on the traffic infractions. He left that location and went to the Albertsons parking lot and continued to drive recklessly and operate his motorcycle unsafely, at which point we then engaged with him at Walmart. He had made it to Walmart. Mr. Jones went into Walmart, was causing a disturbance. We were able to apprehend him in Walmart, at which point he began to fight with deputies. And he was put in the patrol vehicle to go to the jail. While en route to the jail, he was trying to kick out the window of the patrol car. A sergeant that was transporting him stopped and was going to resituate him, at which point Mr. Jones started fighting with him. That's when the fight continued there on Basin, and Mr. Jones was ultimately transported to the hospital and then subsequently to our detention center.
There's been accounts of him even at the traffic stop acting erratic. They weren't sure if it was a medical issue, if it was a drug or alcohol related issue. Do you know now?
I don't know that we know. We believe Mr. Jones was under the influence of a controlled substance. That investigation's ongoing as to what he was under the influence of. There was no medical issue causing his behavior, but as a precaution because of his erratic behavior and especially during the fight, we identified that Mr. Jones was certainly suffering from some sort of an episode, and he was transported to the hospital as a precaution where they verified that he was medically okay, and once he was stable and able to be transported, he was taken to the detention center.
Witnesses that said that he was knocking things off the shelves in Walmart and just running through the store?
We didn't actually have any account inside of Walmart. In the vestibule there, I personally witnessed him going after one of the customers, which is what prompted the response by deputies at Walmart. And then once we got a hold of him in Walmart, he did begin his erratic fighting with us both there and then continued to the fight on Basin.
Does he have a history of any of this type of occurrences?
We don't have a arrest history, I do not believe, with him. Initial interaction was a misdemeanor traffic offense. Often we see when you're doing narcotics that you don't act rationally. It's our opinion that he was under the influence of something.
Is he local?
He is local now. He's moved here and he's a resident of Pahrump.
So recently?
Yes.
And the Sheriff's Office told News 46 off camera that they think there may be a mixture of methamphetamine going around that is making the user agitated and aggressive and possibly causing psychosis. We'll have more on the story on next week's newscast.
Desert View Hospital has been sold. The new owners take possession today. Universal Health Systems, or Valley Health of Las Vegas, bought the facility for an undisclosed amount of money. Desert View Hospital, which has 25 beds, just celebrated their 10-year anniversary. Valley Healthcare has brought in some of their staff, which has replaced some current positions being held. CEO of Desert View Hospital, Kelly Ashley Adams's last day is today. According to their website, Universal Health Services was founded in 1979 and is headquartered in Pennsylvania. It's one of the largest hospital management companies in the nation. The company operates more than 240 acute care hospitals, behavioral health facilities, and ambulatory centers.
The Drug Enforcement Agency has ended the decades-long monopoly on marijuana research by opening the door to other growers. Since the 1960s, the only place legally allowed to grow marijuana for research has been at the University of Mississippi. Advocates for change say it has hampered legitimate research into the possible medical and scientific benefits of the plant. The belief is that by limiting the number of strains available to the scientific community, you limit the research possibilities. Late last week, the Drug Enforcement Agency ruled that private growers can provide researchers. Thousands of marijuana strains have been cultivated, each believed to have different benefits. With the possibility of those strains being tested in labs now a reality, the science of medical marijuana could be nearing a resistance or renaissance. And after this break, we'll have your week's court report.